Hey, look who's here. Hey, me, Matt. It's that time! Hey, me, Matt here.
Killer Kyle,
Yeah.
ready for WrestleMania.
Fuck yeah. And I saw the set. I've always want to see the reveal, and it looks pretty sweet for its first live show in 2 years.
Yeah, I said this to Matt earlier. It seems to be for WrestleMania, whether it be days before, like a few days before, the day before, hours before, at some point on social media, a picture gets leaked or posted from somebody, maybe WWE itself or whatever, of the setup for WrestleMania each year, basically. And it's like, as cool as that is, you almost want to wait until you watch WrestleMania yourself to see what the set's going to look like.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't ruin anything, but at the same time, it's like, you already know what you're getting into, and there's no surprise there.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm impatient, as we all know, and I'd like to see. I mean, I'm not big on surprises, usually, so. But yeah, it's gonna be a stacked night. 2 nights. This is night 1.
Yeah.
Just like NXT. By the way, speaking of which, I hope you guys watch that and the first installment of the WrestleMania video that we did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Watch our play-by-play of Stand and Deliver both nights, and then yesterday did predictions, and now we're doing play-by-play of WrestleMania. Geez, aside from Kayla and, of course, Peter Rosenberg, you got a Hall of Fame caliber panel. You got the King, you got Booker T, of course, you got JBL. Wow.
Yeah. Stay tuned for more. Yep, there's our first match to kick off WrestleMania Night 1, the WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre. And I think that, look at all these wrestlers. Roman Reigns, 4-time main event WrestleMania. Hulk Hogan, probably 5, or I can't remember, 5, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can understand having Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Now, this isn't the main event, but I still pick Lashley.
Yeah. Apparently what they were seeing is they had to delay people getting into Raymond James Stadium because of the weather. It was raining, of course, and now it's stopped raining, so they were able to let everybody in Raymond James Stadium and get the show underway. And I gotta say, it's cool to see people live, like an actual live audience. Now you got people, wearing a mask, and some aren't, but I mean, they said, there's only like 25,000 people in there, and Raymond James Stadium will hold, I'm sure, way more than that. But yeah, gonna start off with Lashley and McIntyre. Matt picked Lashley, I think I did too. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be real interesting. Here we go!
Yeah! Well, as it appears, it's raining in Florida. Raining in Florida, probably other parts of the states. I know that it's going to rain for a couple days here in Peterborough, Ontario. but we got Kyle here making the candy. Well, it's party time.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't last too long with this rain. Well, better late than never, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure after the pre-show, they had all the superstars standing on the stage. They had Mr. McMahon, welcome everyone to WrestleMania. They had BB sing America the Beautiful. She kind of had to cut it short, and then the friggin' started raining, which I don't think anybody was expecting, but I mean, it is Tampa, Florida after all. So weather in Florida is pretty unpredictable, but now we're still going to have the match with Bobby and McIntyre to kick things up, but right now they got Titus and the Hulkster. I should have worn my Hogan shirt.
Yeah, it's alright. I should have worn my Edge shirt. I'll wear that tomorrow if I find it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's 8:30. Well, it's past 8:30.
It's almost 9 o'clock by now, but, you know.
We're starting off the main event anyhow. I'm not sure how long this night's gonna go. But anyways, yeah. Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley, like we said.
Yeah, we're finally getting things underway, and...
oh.
That's a cool entrance. Flames shoot a lot higher with the bigger stadium than, Tropicana Field. And yeah, everybody's amped up, fired up, excited, and ready to rock and roll. And here we go.
Let's get the fucking show on the road. It looks like we predicted correctly.
That was a fight, though, man.
Oh, hell yes.
That was quite a fight.
I have never fucking seen Drew McIntyre dive off the rope like that. Through the rope.
Oh, yeah. McIntyre went for the Claymore. Lashley fell to his back and rolled out of the ring. McIntyre went shades of Undertaker, went over to the ropes, came off the ropes, and dived over the top rope onto Lashley and MVP, but yeah, it wasn't enough. It seemed like McIntyre was going to power out of the Hurt Lock. He was able to get out of it once, putting Lashley's head into the top turnbuckle, but it wasn't enough, and yeah, Lashley retains.
Yeah, boy. Just had a segment with Bayley and NWO Titus O'Neil, and I gotta say, I'm really liking Bayley as a heel. I warmed up to that. Pretty funny segment, actually. Just thought I would show you that, but yeah, more action to come. Tag Team Turmoil match.
Yeah, go on to Tag Team Turmoil now. And, talk about the addition of Carmella and Billie Kay into the match. And, yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what the outcome will be. But it should be fun.
I mean, the outfits of Naomi and Lana, the fur coat, if you will, with their lights on it, looks really cool. And yeah, we'll see how this match goes and how far our predictions go.
Yeah, you got that right. Well, our girls didn't win.
Well, we had said either the Riot Squad or these two, and Natalia and Tamina are going to the championship round tomorrow.
Yeah, I forgot we did pick them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a really, 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 really good match.
Yeah.
I mean, if it weren't for Mandy falling on her ass, or the ring announcer announcing the wrong winners.
Yeah. It started off with Lana and Naomi and Carmella and Billie Kay.
Yeah.
Billie Kay beat Lana and Naomi, so they got eliminated. Riot Squad came in. They got the pin on Carmella and Bayley, and then the Riot Squad came out. there was a pin, then a reversal by Liv for the win, and the announcer said that Mandy and Dana won, but it was actually the Riot Squad, and as friggin' Mandy and Dana are making their entrance, they're walking down the ramp, and poor Mandy ended up on her ass.
Yeah.
So, second match in has already been WrestleMania bloopers. Who knows what else is to come?
Yep. And that's for sure. Well, we got Seth Rollins versus Cesaro.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like we said, 2 Ring of Honor vets.
Yeah.
But also, you know, Cesaro's first
singles match in quite some time.
Right. Oh, this is gonna be fucking awesome, dude.
Oh, yeah.
2 good wrestlers, I think. Yeah, anyways. Zdrowie. Enjoy the show, people.
Yeah.
Is this the kind of example we want for our children? Seth Rollins is the superstar we all
yeah. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
That was a damn good match. Cesaro and Seth Rollins, my god. Seth Rollins did like a corkscrew splash off the top rope.
Oh.
The physicality, the intensity, really good match, and Cesaro ended
The reversals, the fucking reversals.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen so many.
Reverse a power bomb into whatever, and yeah, awesome match.
Very good, and I knew they would deliver. That's what we fucking live for.
Oh yeah, I had said it was Cesaro's first singles match in a while, which is true. But one thing that they said that I not really forgot about, but it's like, oh yeah, this is Cesaro's first singles match at WrestleMania ever.
That's true.
So yeah, good on him for getting the win.
Hell yeah, he fucking deserves it.
Yeah.
We got the Tag Team Championship, The New Day versus
AJ Styles and Omos.
And you know, it's pretty cool to have Peterborough, Ontario's own Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. And it was, yeah. But also the reunion of sorts of The New Day as Big E announced them to the aisle.
Yeah, Big E does his usual, you know, don't you dare be sour, clap for your world famous 11-time champ to feel the power.
I wonder if he shits his pants afterwards.
Well, I mean, you know, he's gotta put that emphasis on it in order for it to be good. Like, if he just says it, you know,
yeah,
it's gonna be boring.
True.
So give that to it. As Road Dogg would say, put a little stank on it.
And he's a Tampa Bay boy, so...
Oh, of course.
Why not?
Well, it was even in the promo that he did on SmackDown last night, ahead of, you know, WrestleMania in his match with Apollo Crews.
Yeah.
He was talking about, you know, he's a Tampa boy. He played football and, you know, would have an all-star game at Raymond James Stadium and, you know, various other things. So, you know, he has that extra incentive, this being his literal stomping ground.
Yeah.
You know, having Titus as co-host of this as well, and, you know, he's a Tampa boy himself, so, I mean, you know, having it literally in your backyard is, I'm sure, motivation for those guys.
Yeah, for sure, indeed. Well, let's see how good this match is gonna go.
Yeah. And what Omos can do.
Well, to the surprise of absolutely no one.
You know, okay, you have Omos and AJ win the tag titles. I got no problem with that, you know? When Omos got in the ring, he took care of business. You know, he showed that he's, you know, a true colossus, as they call him, which is fine. And, you know, he actually did fairly well for himself in this match. I just wish they would say to him, show a little more emotion. Now, here's what I mean. Okay, when he was in the ring, you know, he was smiling, he was, you know, beating up Kofi, beating up Xavier, and saying some stuff in the ring. But when he was on the outside, he would be like, come on, AJ, and hold out his hand for the tag. But that was it. It's like, you know, pace back and forth, yell a little more, show some anger. Don't just stand there and do not, like, don't just stand there. And now, I mean, he is fairly new to it, so, I mean, you know, he's still learning, but at the same time, like, you know, show a little more emotion.
And plus, now, AJ Styles in the WWE is a Grand Slam champion.
This isn't exactly what I had in mind.
Yeah?
Yep, that's phenomenal. Yeah, it's, I think, the second to last match.
So you got the steel cage match. You got the match with Bianca and Sasha. I think that's it.
So, I know that we shit on this match quite a bit. Well, it wasn't really the match, it was just a build-up.
Yeah.
So, let's see how this happens, and I can't wait to see Braun squash Shane. Unless Shane got diverticulitis. Let's see how this match goes.
Yeah.
And yeah, Braun Strowman for the win.
Definitely.
Let's hear it. Holy shit!
That was fucking awesome.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? I mean, look, you got fucking Braun Strowman tore the cage. Shane was gonna leave the cage, first of all.
Yeah.
Grabbing Shane's hand,
Yeah.
and then tearing the cage on the top, which I know the Undertaker has thrown somebody through the cage.
Yeah,
that was in the bottom.
Like, pull one side of the cage.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. Strowman pulling the fence and making a hole and pulling Shane through, and here it is.
Yeah.
And just, he was wanting to tear Shane apart, and you know, they had Strowman throw Shane off the top, and then, you know, do the running power slam, and I'm glad Strowman got the win.
Oh, I know. And he fucking threw Shane off the fucking top of the cage.
Yes.
And I said to Kyle, it would have been epic if the fucking mat fell through.
Yeah.
Although it would ruin the main event, but
yeah.
And, you know, it wasn't without Gunner and Elias trying to interfere.
Yeah.
But, yes. Amazing. Unbelievable. Braun Strowman won this match, as we predicted.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
So, they just had Bad Bunny essentially show up to Raymond James Stadium on her 18-wheeler.
Right.
That's a cool entrance.
Oh, I know. That's the first for you. That's good. And the fireworks.
Oh, yeah. Like, you know, they had Becky Lynch last year drive an 18-wheeler to the Performance Center last year, but it was essentially like the front part of the truck. It wasn't, you know, the whole thing. But Bad Bunny doing this entrance on, like, the back of it, that's a pretty cool way to make your WrestleMania debut, essentially.
Damn right.
It'll still be interesting to see how this match goes, but yeah, definitely a WrestleMania caliber entrance on the part of Bad Bunny.
Got that right. Yeah, boy.
Priest and the Bunny got the win, and I say, Bad Bunny actually held his own and did very well for himself.
Oh, he did fantastic. And I said to Kyle, I don't know any celebrity that has been in the ring that has actually held their own like that.
I mean, maybe Lawrence Taylor? when he faced Bam Bam Bigelow, but other than that, yeah, Bad Bunny did very well for himself. And they initially said, you know,
fucking destroyer outside the ring.
Oh, I know. They said that Bunny was training at the Performance Center. It looks like it paid off. When the match ended, it looks like they were going to go old school Road Warriors and pull off the Doomsday Device. It was a crossbody by Bunny off the top rope. I mean, hey, it got the win, so kudos to those boys.
So anyways, I don't know if we're gonna finish the last match. We might see most of it. It's gonna be the main event. Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's title, but I'll watch it anyways and review it and put it on the video. And obviously tomorrow is gonna be night 2. Hopefully it fucking doesn't rain.
Yeah, if we don't cover Bianca and Sasha together, Matt will watch it and add it to the video, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt here. This is the next day from WrestleMania Night 1, and just actually finished the Bianca Belair Sasha Banks match. This was pretty good, although I didn't see the end of it. But, yeah, this was cool. You know, Sasha Banks using Bianca's ponytail to her advantage. But Bianca was really good in this match, too, obviously. And your new SmackDown Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. So, congratulations to her. And, yeah, not much else to say, but stay tuned for tonight.
Hey, Matt here, and welcome to night 2 of WrestleMania.
Yeah, last night was really good. We weren't able to talk about the main event because, well, posted something on the Wheels of Fury Facebook page about it, and because I was able to see it, I think I saw all the match. I may have missed like the first little bit of it because I was leaving the match to come up here, but I did see some of the match at least, and I saw, yes, Bianca is your new SmackDown Women's Champion. So now we go into tonight, and they're gonna start things off with Randy and The Fiend.
Fucking A. And you know, I think that this feud has gotten interesting. Like I said, it's renewed and everything, and hopefully tonight the rain will hold off. I know that it's raining today in here in Ontario.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It actually does look nicer out, so.
Yeah.
Again, I'm gonna miss the main event, or maybe half of it, who knows. I got me my Ed shirt. Kyle's got Iron Sheik.
Shiki baby.
Shiki baby learned to make a humble.
Yeah.
So, yeah, stay tuned. Should be fun. So, we know the first match. Just wanted to say that it's kind of funny. The first night, the emotion from these fans and from the wrestlers, especially the wrestlers. I mean, Bianca Belair, Drew McIntyre, even Sasha Banks. I think Randy Orton's got a little choked up. I mean, it's surreal that you actually see fans again.
Oh yeah, like, these guys did the best with what they had to work with considering the circumstances. And I'm sure it's just a thrill and an overwhelming experience to be back performing in front of a live crowd again. Now, we'll see what the future holds, but I mean, if WrestleMania is the start of things to come, things are looking bright. You know, they got like 25,000 people in attendance for tonight and of course last night, and yeah, I'm sure walking out on that stage, seeing that many people is like, it's gotta feel good.
Yeah, I mean, we've been waiting for a long time, and, well, there you go. Pretty fucking cool. So, I missed half the match, but, what?
Oh, it was a sweet entrance. Randy comes out, and then we talked about the emotion of seeing the crowd for the first time and all this other stuff. And then we got Alexa Bliss coming out, and this, we're really good. No, that other stuff.
Yeah.
Looking like a little kid, happy, jovial, so on and so forth. And there's this giant box next to ringside, like a giant jack-in-the-box. She turns the handle, does the whole music, and then the lid pops open and the Fiend rises up from inside of it, and it's like, okay, cool. Standing on top of the box, closes the lid, and then jumps off the top of the box, and then clotheslines Randy, and the match is underway, and then whatever just happened was really ironic and confusing and
I'll say. Yeah. Alexa Bliss coming out all black metal and shit, and I don't know what the hell that was she was on, but yeah, I guess Brady looked distracted and Randy got the pin. There you go.
Yeah.
Shit.
Randy sees her dressed differently and with black liquid coming down her face, and she's reaching out to him, he's reaching out to her. It's like, okay, a reunion of sorts maybe, and then Bray turns around, gets dropped with an RKO, Randy wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Now there's your first match. Let's throw over you. Well, that was a little disappointing, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, very good match, very well done performance on the hands of Natalya and Tamina. Just didn't seem to be enough. I mean, they all fought tooth and nail, ready to go at it, and, hopes of either gaining the tag titles or successfully defending the tag titles. One thing I had noticed was, I think it's been a while since Tamina has gone for an extended period of time in a match, because she looked gassed. Yeah, absolutely gassed. Now, I mean, the tag team turmoil match last night, yeah, that went quite a while, but it was, one team after another. Consistency and, a steady flow, and, Natalya won.
Yeah.
This match being, just straight up one-on-one. Not saying that the turmoil match really helped, but, I think the short amount of time in the ring benefited. Of course, have a long time to, relax and get ready for tonight.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Really good match. Good effort on the part of Tamina and Natalya, but unfortunately, they were not able to get the job done.
I fucking figured. And it's unfortunate, but I figured. I mean, once again, Tamina is a fucking moron, in my opinion. But reminiscent of, looking at Natalya trying to put Nia in the sharpshooter, is reminiscent of Bret putting Yokozuna in the sharpshooter.
Yeah, true. I don't exactly know what you're talking about as far as Tamina being a moron.
Yeah, I know. That's just a poor choice of words, I guess, but it was just disappointing, that's all.
Yeah, well, anyways, now we've got Sami Zayn against Kevin Owens with Logan Paul ringside, I guess. I don't know if he's gonna be in Sami's corner. Not likely. He may or may not be in Kevin Owens' corner. The outcome of this match definitely will be interesting. Yeah. But, yeah. we'll see.
Yep, that's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. A couple stunners will be had anyways.
Most likely.
Yeah. I don't know. I like Sammy as a heel, though. I think that he's one of the biggest assholes in WWE right now. And we'll see what happens.
Sami Zayn is one of those heels where he's just so annoying that it does enough to get under your skin and you don't like him because of it, because he's just that annoying.
I'm really hoping that Kevin doesn't go off or jump off the ship, as he said last year.
Well, this match doesn't have a stipulation, so I don't really see that happening.
Yeah, probably not. Well, here we go.
Yep.
Well, what did we say?
Stun. Owens. Stun.
Fuck yeah. I mean, and Sammy just threw out all the stops. I mean, a blue thunder bomb, a Michinoku driver, like, what the fuck? Oh my god, a buckle bomb off the top rope.
No, it was more like a... kind of like a fisherman buster of sorts off the top rope, and Sammy was in the corner, Kevin was coming across the ring, clothesline a couple times, Sammy came across the other side, hit Kevin with a haluva kick, looked like he was going to hit him with another one, Kevin super kicked him twice, and then stunned him, and then won.
Hell yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be Sheamus versus Matt Riddle for the United States Championship. Isn't that right, brother?
Aye, that'd be right, me boy. This is going to be a good match. I still don't think Sheamus will win.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, even that, he's already been the U.S. champion. Again, I don't want to put him in the mid-card, but
yeah,
I think Matt's going to win.
Yeah, nothing against Sheamus, but, he really doesn't need the win, as far as I'm concerned. If you're going to give him a championship, give him something higher up.
Yeah. Should be a good match nonetheless.
Should have expected that to come.
Oh, it looks like somebody owes me $5.
Bullshit.
Well, Sheamus says your new United States champion.
Yeah, and a hell of a match. You had various good moves in this match.
Oh, yeah.
Good back and forth match. It looked like Sheamus was going to come out. Oh, he's bleeding.
Oh, shit.
Looked like Sheamus was going to come off the top rope with a white noise, and he lost his footing, and then the finish was friggin' Riddle going for a moonsault, it looked like. Sheamus caught him with a brogue and put him away, and I think Sheamus' boot caught Riddle really in the mouth, because he bleeding.
Oh, there was a point where he did like a backflip into the ring and connected with Sheamus' knee. And it was almost like, oh wow, someone's having soup for the rest of their week.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was brutal. What a good match.
Hell yeah.
Well, just like in our prediction video, we have the U.S. Championship match, and now we follow that with the Intercontinental title.
Yes. Still have no idea what this Nigerian drum fight is all about. Apollo kind of gave us a little bit of an idea what it'd be about. Like, no rules, no limits, no limitations, maybe no disqualification. Other than that, we have no idea what to expect.
Wow.
No idea what we're in for. So that makes it that much more intriguing, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't fucking wait.
Going to be good. Well,
yeah.
well. That was an interesting match. And quite a good match. Kendo sticks, tables, drums, even though not really the drums were used, and a re-emergence of Babatunde. I don't know what name he's going to go under here, but yeah.
I mean, fuck, they had Apollo Crews do a high-fly flow onto a table. You know, there was a suplex that Big E did onto steel steps, Apollo, doing the steel steps and whatever. But yeah, Babatunde comes out, makes his WWE debut. The guy that was at Raw Underground. And yeah, helps Apollo win, and he is the new WWE Intercontinental Champion.
Well, I mean, it is good for Apollo. He's already held the United States Championship, so I mean, why not throw the Intercontinental Championship in there? And I mean, it almost seemed like it was going to be an academic finish, you know. He was going to frog splash onto Big E through the table. Big E moved. Apollo goes through the table. Big E gets up, quickly delivers the big ending, and then here comes this big bad bastard waylay Big E and new IC champ.
Yes, sir. I mean, what more championships will change hands on this night? Well, let's find out. Well, it's that time for the Raw Women's Championship.
Yes, Asuka against Rhea Ripley. It's going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah. And, yeah, I mean, can she pull it off? Can we have a third title change? I don't know.
Yeah, a third title change and a new women's champion on both brands? Be interesting.
This is my brutality! Second night of WrestleMania. 3 champions.
And 2 new champions on both brands. Bianca and Rhea. Wow. Who would ever thought that would have happened?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, outstanding match.
Yep. You know, having Asuka deliver a stunning DDT outside the ring to Rhea.
Off the apron to the floor.
Yeah.
Very good match. Back and forth. And all it took was a missed kick by Asuka. Riptide, new champ.
Hell yeah. Fucking amazing.
Well, woke up this morning, decided to cheat a little bit, watch the end of the main event, and you had Roman Reigns put Daniel Bryan through a table. You had Daniel Bryan do some yes locks, do some yes kicks. You had Edge spear both of them. You had Edge do a double concerto. But to no avail. And Roman Reigns speared to both of them. And yeah, Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan actually did Roman Reigns had a crossface put on him and a yes lock put on him at the same time, but even that didn't work. Roman Reigns speared both of them, put Daniel Bryan on Edge, and is still your Universal Champion. And you know, my brother actually predicted this. And so I don't know what else to say. I really don't. It was a fun WrestleMania, that's pretty much it. But this is just disappointing. But anyways. Talk to you later. I'll see what Kyle has to say. Bye.
So you know that them cutting WCW was a long time coming. But I think that there's this myth out there that Jamie Keller
Gnarly.
that's why he took pleasure in cutting WCW. I don't think that's the case at all. Because if you look at some of his earlier interviews, like